But I was like, I really want to see you guys. And he was like, hell yeah, man. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go on PKA tonight. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, tell Kyle that I want to have the PKA reunion.
Okay.
No, I want it. I want it too. I want it more than wings.
Maybe
I was like, oh really? I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He was like, tell Kyle. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So that's it. Yeah, I told you. And I have to tell. No, okay, yeah. No, I don't know what it is, and I'm going to save it for later because I have no idea what it means. But yeah, continue.
I was going to say I was wrong. I want to be clear about that because I really did not think he was going to go through with it. I really didn't.
Me neither. I agree with you. Neither did I.
And
good for him, man.
He's still got to get in the ring, but he's like 95% of the way there. So we can almost call this good.
Bro, like if he backs out now,
I'd be very surprised if Wings does anything but win this fight.
Yeah,
bro. If either of them back out right now, like I'm right here and I'm like, funny, I brought my gloves just in case this shit happened. Turns out I'm a heavyweight too. I got fucking redemption. I think I can fuck one of you guys up after getting my ass beat by a wrestler.
Did you go?
Yo, Wings told me to tell you that he wanted a reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's fucking roll up at his house. We'll get the address from Keemstar. We won't even tell him. Be like, you wanted that reunion? We're all here. I'm here too. I came too.
Well, the ultimate prank would be to hook a truck up to his house, and he would just wake up and he's on the road.
Yes, the ultimate prank. Stealing his home, kind of.
With him in it.
I had never seen that footage earlier of him with his wife in a wheelbarrow. But that was good stuff. I'm going to have to go back and watch some more of that.
Do you guys remember?
Yeah, watch that Keemstar video of them. It's going to chill.
Do you remember that prior to the survival trip, the first one that Kyle and I did, Wings was excited and he was talking about his opportunity to prove his manlyhood. He really had a lot of like machismo invested in this thing. He wanted to prove all his naysayers wrong. It didn't work out that way, but he talked about that a lot. He called Lefty a pussy 50 times, right? Yep. Because Lefty straight up said, he's like, nope, camping's not for me. He's like, I'm actually a lot heavier than I look on camera, and I don't want my big ass to be on this survival trip. He said, like, boom,
and he's from Chicago. There. He was like, I'm from Chicago. Like,
yeah,
I don't belong in the woods.
Right. Whatever. So, but those were the things that he liked to just said out loud on air, and it says not for me. And Wings comes back with, you're a pussy. You're not a man if you don't do this. Anyway, fast forward 10-ish years, Wings has an opportunity to prove his courage again. And I think he's about to grand slam this thing. I'm excited for him.
He's going to do it.
Is this the redemption of Wings of Redemption?
It is.
He beats up Boogie.
Is.
Yeah.
You know what the real redemption would be?
Not even beating up Boogie, just doing it. I think just literally he's 90% there, just going.
Harley, you know I agree.
Taking your shirt off. And he had to take his shirt off, bro.
He already did at the presser thing.
I couldn't believe it.
Doesn't Syndicate live right there in town? Isn't that where Syndicate lives?
Yeah, the whole country is like 60 miles wide. He can come over.
50.
Seems like he's already there. Maybe he could challenge Syndicate. If he beats Boogie, that's what he should do. He should challenge Syndicate in the post fight. He should have that in his head. If you see him again, tell him.
Oh my God, that's fucking brilliant.
I saw Boogie. I was like, bro, do you have a firearm on you? If you do, we fucking take over this whole country right now. Like it's ready, bro.
Yeah, he only fired
those guns with fucking swords at the end, and those guys that still he had. There's no bullets in that thing.
No,
there's no bullet.
You
could be the king, bro. You could be the king.
Yeah.
He's like been the king for 5 days. You can go be the king.
Yeah, we're seeing the birth of the King of Redemption with this bloodbath of Boogie, because it's going to be a bloodbath. The fight will end whenever Wings decides it's been enough. That's my prediction.
You know what's going to be so crazy is if he were God forbid either of them fall, to be honest with you, because I agree with you, Kyle. Falling is a big deal.
Is it?
Like that's a big.
I don't have that.
400 pounds?
I would never have a fat friend, obviously.
You've never been fat, Woody. You don't know what it's like. I've been fat before, bro. You don't get it.
Seen our subreddit? I think I have been.
He's not fat.
Now, Harley, you're doing a little stolen valor here, pretending your fat was ever like Wings or let's get real. You never had to get. You never had to get like inertia to get out of bed, like building up momentum. No,
and I hurt my back putting on socks doesn't count.
Hasn't Boogie had health problems? Like serious health problems, right?
Yeah.
I thought he has like a fused spine or something.
Oh,
gastric bypass,
but
like
is it,
some sort of.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but I had this idea that because Boogie is essentially round, that if he falls over, it's not going to be a slam. He'll just kind of like, I don't know, like pushing over a barrel. You know, it doesn't land that hard.
It's going to be like a garbage bag that's full of garbage and like 2 10-pound barbells. Like they're just everything's going to be rattling around in there. The eggs are getting smushed. That old bacon, that rotten stuff is just putrefied.
We need to do that thing where one person gets on his hands and knees and the other pushes him over and conduct a science experiment.
I worry for his safety because
I worry for the guy on his hands and knees.
That's a bad
Wings looks like he was swing hard. Like when he was hitting that thing, that's hard enough to hurt somebody. That's hard enough to hurt.
Yeah. You get like, you know what's funny about boxing? I got punched in the head so many times, all that. Like the only thing that would have really taken me out, like with John, and I would have been like, "Get me out of here, take me home," is a good bop on the nose.
I was thinking that's where this was going to go.
Fucking hurts, man. I've been punched right on the nose sparring, and that's the only time where like my eyes tear up, and my hands fall, and I'm like, this guy punched me in the face. Wings' punches. If he got me in the fucking nose, I'd be fucking crying.
I got in a street fight once, and the guy broke my nose in 2 places, and just blood, so much blood. I'm supposed to be more hurt
like crazy.
No, it was disoriented, and I immediately was just looking to get out of the fight.
Exact same thing as Woody. Copy paste.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That always worried me.